Many of you know I have an assortment of clippers. I have an arsenal, but in that arsenal, there are a few clippers that I lean on and I go to them more than others. And I find myself doing that. But then I came to the realization that I actually have sort of a lot of new clippers than I used to have. And I found myself gravitating towards some other clippers over the others. So the question is, which clippers will fall into my top 5 starting lineup, clippers that I have to have no matter what? If I had to go to battle and if I only had to work with these 5 clippers or tools, what would I take? Before we get into mine, drop yours in the comments below. I want to know your top 5 starting lineup that you will take in the battle, in the war, at any moment, at the drop of a dime. What are you willing to take with you to war? I'm gonna start from least interesting to most interesting. And first in my lineup, I will call this like the center of it all, the shaver. The shaver, this is a Bronze Series 7, and any of the tools that you see will be linked in the description below. But this shaver, man, it's a must-have in any barber kit. Whether you have a Series 9, whether you have a 7, a 5, a 3, or you have a Wahl, a Andis, Babeless, Gamma? Is that who makes them? Whether you have one of theirs, you have to have a shaver in your kit because it's just gonna make your fades pop. Just add that little bit of gradients and it's gonna take your fades to another level. Now, I don't use this all the time, mind you, I don't. But when I do, this is a key essential to doing a ball fade or really even under the neck, because a lot of times I don't want to use the razor in here. It might take a little bit more time, or even razor in this part of the head. This is a very efficient tool in any barber's lineup, no matter what you have. Next tool, I call this one my power forward, the Andis Supra ZR. Now, this is the original Supra ZR. You can use any sort of detachable, whether you want to go corded or cordless. There are many options. You have this, you have the ZR2, the newer one with the detachable battery. Pretty much the specs are the same, colorway slightly different. Then you have the Oster Octane, very good heavy duty tool. Oster also offers some other ones. And then now Wahl, they offer their cordless detachable. You have the Oster 76, the Titan, the Model 10. You have many different types of detachable blades, but these are heavy duty. I can not only do a complete ball fade with that, and I have a few videos of me doing ball fades using detachable blades only. Or you can use these to remove bulk. Whatever manner that you like to use this, it's amazing. You know, I have the 5-0 blade, as you can see here, and it actually happens to be 0 gap. So I use this to bald out. I might use this to remove some bulk, whether it's a haircut where maybe someone wants like a 1.5 or a 2 on the sides and just fade it up. I might just use detachables only because, hey, it's a lot quicker than using guards. But a detachable, in my opinion, should be in everyone's arsenal. Now, you don't have to have 5 tools. You could have 3. You could have a trimmer, an adjustable clipper, a detachable, and a shaver. Key essentials to any barber kit. But coming in at number 4, my power forward, the Andis Supra ZR. Clipper number 3, and this is where it might get a little dicey for you guys, because you guys are probably, for those of you that know me, you're probably gonna be saying to yourself, wait, where is it? I'll wait for the next one. But we'll get to the next one. But this one, the cordless Andis Master, as you can see, no strings attached, you know, no cords here. Andis Cordless Master. However, this one has the Fat Master blade. If you have not seen my Andis Master review, go check it out and you'll see why I did this. I also have a few haircut tutorials of me fading with these and hush hush, because of course I gotta keep the suspense going for the next clipper. But this is my favorite tool. I have to have this. I use this all the time. Ever since I bought the Cordless Masters, I've just fell in love with this clipper, and I use this thing a lot. Like, you can literally do fades with this. This opens up in the open lever to a 2. Closed is a 1A if you're talking blades. Open is a 2 for blades. I can do an entire fade with this. Man, it comes out buttery smooth. And the cool thing about the Fat Master blade is you get the best of both worlds, because it opens up so long that you can get the length of something else, but it's in an adjustable form. So like the headache that I have sometimes with fading with detachables is it cuts so clean, and those lengths are fixed. So there's no adjusting the lengths. But with this, you can adjust it with these notches here on the Andis Master that have these notches. And you get this in a Fat Master. These cut like detachable blades, but you not only get that feeling, you get a lever associated with it. And it's amazing. I absolutely love this clipper. I use this thing pretty much on almost every haircut. I mean, this thing removes bulk like a champ, and it's another reason why I like the the cordless Master, because like I said in my review, I personally think this cuts better than the corded Master. This next clipper is where you guys are gonna say to yourself, whoa, what happened? What in the hell happened? The Andis Master again. However, this has the regular Master blade. Now, I could have just said, hey, the Andis Master is my favorite clipper. Instead of using 2 clippers to round off my lineup, I have 2 of these. So I have to account both of these as 2 individual clippers rather than just saying this is just 1 clipper. You know, it wouldn't be fair to the lineup. But the Andis Master, I mean, look, what do we have to say about this clipper? You know, I love the blade. The tapered blade, it opens up very long to a 1. This is very easy to zero gap. The cordless Master, as you can see, you get the notches, you get the feel, the same identical feel, just in a cordless form. And amazing clipper. It doesn't get hot like the other one. You know, it actually, like I said, it cuts better in my opinion. I absolutely love this clipper. When I was a little bit hesitant, of course, about the price, but once I actually got in and used the clipper, I actually was like, wow, I'm actually really happy to put my corded ones away. And the cordless Master, man, if you can get past the price, or if you can find one used at an even better price, I would highly recommend you get this. Major cop. 5th and final clipper on the list, the Babyliss, well, silver, I was about to say Gold FX, Silver FX. This clipper, or trimmer, however you want to classify it, I've just done a review on this. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But I was hesitant about the gold ones, which is why these are not gold. But amazing clipper. I mean, I can't say a whole lot about this clipper. It's absolutely amazing. Like once I got it, once I set it, it removes bulk like a champ. Not that I would recommend. This is why I have my Super ZR for this. I don't get that pulling like some people say it pulls hair under the neck or just wherever. It balls out really well. The way I have these set, I could really go in there with like full liberty. I don't have to worry about cutting people or really being too harsh to the skin. Absolutely love this thing. 2-hour runtime. It feels heavy duty. You know, it's metal construction, the T-blade on there exposed. I mean, like really what else to say? I absolutely love this thing. And of course, if you notice the theme of all of my tools, all cordless, guys. I finally found this was the one thing that was holding me from going completely cordless, because I was hanging on to my T outliners with the gold blades, and I finally found a tool that I can replace it with. The Babyliss Silver FX. And finally, I think there's one thing that I need to address, and it is this, the Envy Li. Many of you know me for using this Envy Li with the wall fade blade on here. You guys know me for this, I'm known for this. However, I find myself using it less now that I have the cordless Master. I honestly don't use it that much. Sometimes I find myself just having to use it so it just remains relevant. So it's just kind of weird to say, and I know some of you that know me, a lot of my tutorials that you guys have come to love and you guys know me for doing have been used with the Envies, but lately you see me using a lot more of the cordless Masters, and man, I didn't think this would happen. The past couple years, this has been in my lineup, my starting 5, but it got benched. Ugh. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Like I said, in the comments below, drop your starting 5. I'm kind of curious to see what you guys are rocking with on the day-to-day and what you're willing to take to war. And also, if you have any of these tools, you know, let me know what your feedback on how you like the tools and things like this, because I did a review on my cordless tools 2 years later. So that was quite an interesting review to see how cordless tools hang on and how they respond 2 years later, because a lot of people complaint about cordless tools is the durability, the battery life, and things like that. But in that video, I explained the cold hard truth of my cordless tools 2 years later. So I'm gonna get out of here. It's been your man, I Do It, signing out. I'll holla.